Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is having a fantastic and wonderful day. Let me shrink down a bit. It is a Wednesday. It is halfway through the week. We've made it halfway again. Yay! It's April as well. It was April yesterday, and I completely forgot, but that's okay. We're going to do more ICARIA today, and I'm going to change some things up. In fact, do you know what? I think we're just going to jump straight into it. Just going to jump. Just go. Go. Okay, let me see over here. Boom. There we go. So we are trying to hunt some drones, which are 500 holes that way. Okay. And this is going to take forever. This is taking a really long time to dig through this mountain, and then the mountain gets taller. So I'm thinking we should build a path up to it instead. We should go up the mountain, and that might help us a bit. I think it's going to be the best way to go. We're going to go up instead of doing this way here. Over here we're going to go down, and yeah. So that is the plan. That is the plan. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? Well, we are going to change up these guys. And change their scripts up and all that sort of jazz. So let's try and highlight them all. This and bring them back here. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Right. So what do I want to do? Where'd the other drone go? There. Oh. Okay, so we want to change these guys up. They want to be, if they're empty, they want to come and collect stuff. So instead of unload goods, they want to be load something. I don't know what. What have we got the most of? Let's see here. How much granite 2? Granite 1, granite 5 would be terrible, but we're not loading that into anywhere, so. What's this? Limestone? We do have some dirt here, 6,000 dirt, and we've got 7,000 silt. So yeah, and we are going to mine out lime over here as well. Maybe we could mine out the limestone here. Sorry, the thing here, and then put it over here. So that we could come in here and put in a rover dock like this. A storage. And a rover dock. No, that won't work. That won't work. Hold on. I need to make sure the rover dock is really accessible. So let's put in a medium storage like here, for instance. We'll put in a rover dock there, and then one like there or something. Move the storage to be there. Nope, that won't work because then they can't get in this and get out. Same for this one. Can't get in and get out. Okay, well, how about we move the storage to here? Which I'd love to, but there's actually a hole here, which I didn't realise. Okay. No. No, I'm gonna do. No, that won't work. That won't work. The path isn't big enough for that. I'm gonna do a roadblock down there, have them unload, and then come back in here. It works here because we've got this space. Could use this. I could absolutely change these to pick up from here instead of these guys. These guys could stop. I could literally tell you to stop, dock, and unload from here. Down here, and they could literally be picking up stuff to drop off in here, and it ends up in this dock, and then they can just pick up from this dock. So that works. So I need to rebuild this down here somewhere, which means I might need to build a bigger block because I can't really do that here. Because I kind of could. They'd have to come in. The problem is the spacing. I'm worried about them. Which way do they go in? Well, let's see. They go in via the top. Okay. If I did this here, so I did this, they go in via the top and then come out via the bottom. So we did that. We rotate this one round, a bit like over here, and put a medium storage in between. This. Okay, do a bit like that. Okay, and now you guys are set to load granite, right? Yeah. No, you're not set to load granite. Okay. Unload goods. Yeah, you're set to unload goods. Go to unload dock nearest. Save. Okay, and we will set this as an unload dock. Wanderer, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. Oh. It's 132, yeah. So I need to put your nose in there, don't I? Need you to have a new script, which is going to be kind of like build road and fill road. As stair road. Okay, so the stair road is going to, if storage does not equal 0, then go to the rover and give the rover your thing. That's fine. Then you want to go to the rover and you're going to take things. So no, we don't want to do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. Okay. So, well, storage equals 0. Go forward by 2. And if returns how far in the meters the target is above this robot. My distance above Rover. So that's not going to work because that's not going to be checking your actual rover. Suppose I could do this. Then right, so and what I want to do is I want to, at the very start of this script, I want you to well, actually I just press number 1. Whoa, stop. Where the hell did you go? Where the hell did you go? So don't do a wild loop here. So I don't know what I did there. My target above that is greater than or equal to. Test condition was false. Minus 0.25. Okay. Save. All I need to do is I need to come into all of these guys and actually, hold on. When I edit the stereo, can I have remember my role over west, my team, save to act. Okay. If I push this button here, you remember the west rover, cool. If I select all you guys and say Stair Road West, okay. Now you, we want to do a new script, which is if my distance above the tile, if my distance equals minus 0.25. Okay, so how do I get them to go down if the stair is lower? So if my distance below, no, I want to be my distance above the other tile. My distance above tile in front is 0.25. You should step forward. Then after 10 seconds, you move forward. Excellent. Yes. Save. Yes. All you guys, move forward one tile lower. Go. They're going to build a staircase now. Woot. Okay. I'm confused as to what's going on here. Why do we not have any iron? Why do we not have any scrap? What's happening here? We do have iron. Why are you not picking up iron? You might not be able to. If I move you to here, will you be within 100 meters of that? What do we need here? I need 10 iron. I'm trying to get in here now. You got 6. Okay. I need. Excuse me. Well, I need these guys. Okay. Why will you not use that as a storage? That's weird. That's very weird. Why are you not? Right, hold on. You change your storage to be that one. Change this to be truss. Okay, right, so that did work. Okay, but for some reason you're not building this guy. I guess you're trying to build this one. That's why. Just trying to catch him. Trying to catch him up with that one a little bit. Yeah, we're all roughly in sync again now. Make it a midway point between the two if I can. Because you can search within 100 tiles. I'm sure it's 100 tiles. So. We need 5 motors as well. Okay. Right. Speed up. Speed up. Go, go, go. Right. Let's make this part of the nope. This one. Okay, change you to be that guy, change you to be iron. Oh, they're all coming back to the main base. That's okay, because these will all stop and they're all going to unload the main base, which is not really what I wanted to do, because I wanted you to unload to here so that we could come back the other way. So that's a little annoying, but do you know what, it's fine. And you're going to run out of battery power, aren't you? You, my friend, can stop now. Figures you'd be dead. That's okay. There's no battery here, so although I'm surprised you didn't get recharged when unloading. We're all going to run out of battery power very soon anyway, so interesting, they can't move off here because the beacon. Need a beacon. Cool, cool, cool. That's okay. Right, let's set this to be a unload dock. Okay. Like you come park here because you are keeping this all run. Your battery's running all this stuff. So you do have the you do have the charge battery thing, so cool. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to grab a rover like one of these two. And I'm going to have another transport goods on them. Would you take the beacon? Dump here. And build a relay. Pause. Right, so we're going to have another script view, and it's going to be Lose track of all my rovers? Why? Rovers are great. Right, so I want you to do load a request of wait forever, and I want you to do just any item. Just grab any item that's here. So grab the lot. So you are going to go to rover dock. Go to this rover dock, and repeat. Now, why did you not wait? Why did you not wait? Did you not wait forever? Or did wait forever not work? Wait forever doesn't work. Okay. Favors transport goods. Transport goods between. Okay. And you're going to be the same. You built this path, now you're going to take it all out again. I hope my calculations are correct. That is going to be. I think that's that should be right. Okay, let's see what you guys do. Cool. When you run out of battery, you go, now that's interesting. Why did you do that? Your battery won't flap what you got there. Okay, so what I want to do then is I want to build another bioreactor. I want to put it here. And then I'm going to tell you to assemble and disassemble. And then you need more copper and more iron. Right, you pick this guy. Copper and iron. Hello, good evening. Hope you are having a good day. You got copper that time. And you picked up iron. Cool, you're alternating between the two. Nice. Right, the green guy. Come back here. You. Deposit. I've got a dead rover. I did see the Switch news. I did. I was actually very excited for the Switch 2. I was thinking, this I could grab a Switch 2 and I could get into the Mario Kart stuff early, which would be nice because I missed out on the Switch, and there are loads of collabs and things out there of people doing things, and I'd love to get involved with that. And then they told me the price of the things, and I just went, screw you, Nintendo. Screw you. No way. Same price as PS5, except the games are going to be extra, and the upgrades on games we've already got are going to be extra, and most of the games that you buy physical aren't physical, they're going to be digital, even though you then require the cartridge to install to. But you get the cartridge, you put it in the console, it's basically just takes you to the website to download it, and then once you've downloaded it, you then need the cartridge in there to play the game anyway. And I don't know. Yeah. And the pre-order weird thing where you have to be a Nintendo subscriber to get early access to the pre-order thing or something, but I've not read that. I don't know. So yeah, I've heard that a lot of games are going up to about $80 something like that as well. I'll stop buying them. I'm going to honestly stop buying brand new games. I very rarely buy brand new games anyway, to be honest with you, because I think they're expensive for what they are. Especially, I know some games, fair enough, like, you know, Elden Ring, that sort of thing, that's a massive game, it's absolutely worth it. But stuff like EA Sports games, which are every year they churn out a new one, Call of Duty, every year, every other year, they're not worth the money. They're not worth the money, nowhere near. They're the same game, just with new maps and things added to them. They're not new games every time. So yeah. GTA 6 I could see being very expensive, and that's fine because it's a game that you will have hours upon hours upon hours of fun in, and it's a new style game. It's going to feel new, it's going to feel different. But yeah, So what is wrong with your charge battery thing? This needs to be 50% now, doesn't it? Yeah. We're too far away from home. I don't know if it will get GTA 6. I'd like to think it would. The Switch 2 would, but I don't know. It might do. It might do. Having Elden Ring come to Switch was a surprise, must admit. And Mario Kart World looks fantastic, and I would love to get involved with that and try and do too. Because there's always VTuber clubs in Mario Kart that I see dotted around, and I'd love to get involved with that sort of stuff. But I don't know if I can justify paying £450 for a console that I'm gonna play once a week, to be honest, if that. Maybe once a month. Right, my transport rovers are not getting charged enough. Why is that? Because you don't have a charge battery state. You need a charge battery state. Let me go to Road Rovers North. Let me go back to Transport Rover. Set this to 50% because it's clear that our thing is not working. Okay. Now you don't actually need to be here anymore because we now have a rover here. Oh, what I want to do is I want to grab this guy, shift click on this one, and then what I want to do is I want to grab one of my other drones that's doing nothing. Find the road, is that you? You. Reactor filler. Need more reactor fillers. Although multiple reactor fillers is not going to be a good idea because of this. Wait a minute, I want you to be the same as that. Okay. But we will see with the Switch 2. I might bite the bullet and buy it anyway. Not that I really play my Switch. I brought a Switch for Ring Fit to try and keep me fit, and then it got used to play Suika more than anything else, which is a game I actually do very much enjoy. I do like Suika. Suika is a fun game. Right, okay, so what's your battery like? 91. Come here, you start unloading, and your battery actually gets a decent charge to it. Yes, it does. Well, a bit of a charge. I suppose I could have more charges here. Okay, so with this being done, that is going to mean you no, you idiot. No, I've been unloading the goods. Ah. I told him to do the wrong thing, didn't I? So we've unloaded loads of stuff. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. So, rover request. Request any item up to 175 points. You're going to be the same. Actually, no. No. Load of request. Any item up to 100. Don't go to 200 because if you go to 200, you then start unloading. Okay. Now, what you guys want to do is you want to only step forward if the road in front of you is higher. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change you to be I'm going to pause the game, make you a rover west. I'm going to load up this one, change you back to being a rover east, and then I'm just going to change this from instead of being above, being below. And that should work. Okay, move west when, oh no, hold on. I need to edit that again. East. Save as move east. Delete the move west one. Move east when one tile higher. Okay. And then you guys want to have. Can I change you to be west? Edit action and then change you back to being east road turn home. So you go to your rover, which is fine, except you are remember rover west. Let's change that to remember rover by roll east rovers, east rover drones. No, road rovers east here. Come. Of my team. Okay. Road rovers east of my team. Okay. East. So east by 2, and if we are if I change it to below, my distance below other, then don't dig, deposit. Okay, if storage equals 0, go to that one there. Take anything. Okay, let's try this. Slow down time. Push the button and see what happens. Right, so you equals 0. What the? Why would you do that? Right, so this isn't quite working. If my distance below the tile is less than or equal to 0. Okay. Stair road east, get rid of stair road west. Play. What? Why would you do that? Oh, I bet I know why. Yeah, that's why. So addition was false. That's not right, because now you're, if my tile above at is less than 0.25. Okay. Stop. Okay, right, so stair road east. Right, no. It has to be 0.5? By 0.5, because technically the back of this is what's going on there. Okay, so can all of you move east? And then can all of you guys stair road east. Done. No, because you've all added 2 tiles to it. Right, and I think I know why that is as well. It's because you it's because the actual point to the rover they're checking the height against is the rear of the rover, not the front of the rover. Okay, so stair road east, stair road east, stair road east, stair road east. You're empty. Okay. So now I need to edit this one. And I need to actually cancel that. I want to file a when my storage equals 0. Go here. Load. Okay, no, that's not going to work. I need to turn the broadcast off. Remember where we're going to. Don't go backwards to. Go to rover dock 9. Dock. Return to your position. Open the broadcast. Load. It's no stuck rovers by the look of it. That's good. Okay. Cool. This is only going to build up to about here somewhere. And then once it stops when it hits this, we're going to start digging down again. But we'll dig down until it's a staircase instead, so it's got slightly less distance to go. So moving from one to the other. Okay, so you're empty. Welcome, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. Over doing errands. Ah, cool. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why, but my load good script isn't working. Why is this load goods not firing? Yes, we're going over the hill. Oh, because I don't have a when action here. When my storage equals 0. Nope, still not gonna go. I guess it doesn't trigger if it's already on 0, which is fine. Yeah, we're gonna try and go over the hill instead, because it's a bit much. You're waiting for goods. Okay, I'm going to tell you to only wait here for 30 seconds. You went 30 seconds and didn't do anything. Okay, I might have to tell you to wait for more than 30 seconds, and you have to wait for like 5 minutes or something. Why is this though? What's happening over here? You are bringing goods. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what you're on about. Testing the limits? No, not me. Not me. It's a long old walk for the rovers. And they don't get charged when they're in the dock here. Although he is getting charged apparently. Cool, okay. Okay, so now I need to change these guys to be well, stair road east, but I want to let me fill this one in first, and then we'll change this script to be digging instead, because it's going to dig the rest of the way anyway. We're still going to have to dig through God, we're going to have to dig through this one here. I might have to make this actually a two steep stair rather than one, just to get up there in time. Otherwise, we're still going to be... That's height 33. This is, so we have to go up 30 meters. So that's going to be 90 meters across. So that would be there-ish. We get to here. But yeah, I think this needs to be a double staircase, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Right. So let's edit this, and let's say actually this wants to be 0.5. Okay, so that's a very easy fix. When 0.5 high, save, get rid of the one tile high because it's not correct. 0.5 up point. Whoa. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so if I tell you to go 0.5 higher, nothing will move. Now the problem is that I can't actually do the script starting at this point because the drones take the position of the rear of the rover into account, not the front of the rover. So they do things wrong unless the rover is up by one step already. So what I need to do is basically move all you guys into your places. Where's the other drone? You. Okay, and then walk forward one square. There we go. Now you're poking up in the air. That's better. That's going to work better for us. So now I want to edit this stair road east, and this wants to be 0.75. I think, or maybe no, 0.75, 0.25. I can't remember. Or is it 1? Might be 1. Yeah, it looks like it's 1. Okay. Save. Yes. So all. Hey, look at that. Yeah, mine has got too steep just to make it up there in time. We're doing one over here. we're going down one at a time, making a nice shallow stairway all the way down here. And this should end up, when it gets to here, be sea level. I might be off slightly. We might be off slightly here, but we'll see how it goes. Everything appears to still be working. No drone, no... Oh no, we've got a rover that's dead. How did you run out of battery? Yeah. Not even 50% battery saved it. Can I get this rover to come and join you? Another transport rover. Get 3 of them. Okay, and then get you to move west 1 tile lower and turn on your broadcaster. Go. Right, something went terribly wrong here. Your storage is empty. Why are you not moving? Your storage is empty. Why are you not moving? I guess they just got involved with each other. You came back here without carrying anything. Oh, you might have gone charging, yeah. No. Okay, so you added a new one here. Okay, you've all got up to that point there, that's cool. Which means I can now stop filling this thing, I think. Okay. So now, what is transport goods? It's Robotnik 9. It needs to transport dock. And let's do the same over here. Make this transport dock. And then I'm going to change up your transport good option. You're going to go to, by role, transport dock. Anyone going to go to a different one. Okay, and remember it in the at location. Actually, remember it in the application because that saves your location when charging something. So, then go to the unload dock. Save. Yes. Transport goods. Where are the other pink rovers? Transport goods. Right, there's two. Where's the third one? Transport goods. No, no. Ah, twats. I've just overwritten the. Ah. Go to a different one. Save it to there. Save. Yes. Okay. Now I want to come in here. I want to go to your load goods and get rid of the wind script, so you don't run. Get rid of the low granite script. We don't want that. Cool. You want to be moving 5 higher. That's fine. But you want to be doing the load goods instead, which is when my storage equals 0. No, not load good. No, not load goods. No. Unload goods, which is fine. When space for storage is 0, blah, blah, blah. Yep. But west. Oh. Oh yeah, go 2 tiles back. Yep, that's fine. Yes. Okay. The move right here. And then these guys, we want to edit the stair and change this. Okay. This wants to be the same as, is it the build road? If we're above the rover, then dig. Yes, so we want build road east, but we want to modify this to be if my distance above what's in my at location, and we will remember no way. So, excuse me. Well, remember, oh, that doesn't work, does it? By roll, rovers east. My team, remember to the at symbol. Yes. Okay. Put on. If we're there, go to the rover, go 2 east. If we're above the rover, if we are greater than 0.5 above the rover, dig. Save. Yes. So now you still have to dig this out, but not as many, or not as much. So oh, of course. They'll go here to there, aren't they? Okay. Okay, cancel it. But even though your charge battery is set to 50% now, you don't make it. Let them charge up a bit first before I tell them to go down there. Right, let's go move westwind one tile lower, which is not technically right, but it is one tile is lower. Turn on the beacons there. A stairway to heaven at one and a stairway to hell at the other. Well, we're trying. Okay, so there's that one carrying on there. Where's the green rover? The green rover is unloading. Cool. What's the green rover's battery like? 74 megadoules. That's the problem with these bioreactors, that they can't load fast enough. So. Right, well, something went wrong here. Why did you dig flat? Why did you dig flat? Oh, I know why you dug flat. Yep, I know why you dug flat. Yep. That's okay, it's okay. Okay. Hey. Pause it. Hey. Pause it. Food released. It's because I was digging down to be the same height as the back of it, which is 2 tiles lower. So I need to be 1 meter above the back of this, which is 2 tiles, two stairs. Okay. I'm going to get you to wait for just 60 seconds. Okay, if you haven't done it in 60 seconds, then go away. There is a thing here where they can fill up here, then go here and drop off, which is not ideal, but this battery thing is weird as well. It's like it's not actually firing at the correct time. But it should fire at 100 megajoules. Whoa. One when input. Yeah, it could be that they're unloading, then going back, and then going to charge again. Yeah, that is quite possible. Yeah. Come on, then move. Their road west. Now, why would you do that when both of your broadcasts are turned off? Oh, because I'm doing the @ symbol. So this ignores the thing. No, I need to do what I've done here. When is it? Yeah. I suppose you've got to make one priority over another. So it makes sense that it can't do that. So go to your rover, then go east. Okay. So that's what I need to do on these guys. Otherwise they mess up and yes. So go to, you're going to do that by name, aren't you? Road rover west. My team. Okay, we'll get rid of that. We'll put a new go-to in there then. Thank you. Good roll. Roll over the rest of my team. Thank you. Then go relative to the robot's location. East by 2. Nope. West by 2. And if we're above, D. save. Right, why would you do that? Oh. Because I haven't told them to wait. Didn't put the weight seal in there. What a fool. Hello? What are you doing? Well, there's still a guy trying to fill this. Huh. Right, so he's been trying to fill Doug for ages and has only managed to get 11 iron and 4 copper plates in there. I guess he got stuck somewhere. I want to adjust this script, or field bio script. So remember a random beacon. No. Go to parking. Save. You always leave the bit you've done. Go to parking. Keep flying around. You're trying to remember new locations over and over and over and over and over until you find one that works, and then off you go. Can I adjust that instead of being random? Can you just go to nearest point? Thank you. just stop with the constantly flying around thing. No more dead rovers. Interesting, none of you guys had to charge for a little bit, so you're obviously working pretty well here. Why have my mining drones? Because mining drones have literally run out of copper. Okay, where you go? Where you go, mining drones? Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Right, how much copper we got? None. We still don't have any copper, even though we've been mining it for I don't know how long. We've got 10 copper in there. Because we still haven't made enough engines yet, so yeah. I should really have them deposit into a rover and then have the rover walk back and... Let's do that. Let's do that. We do have a spare rover, don't we? Yeah, I've got this guy here. Let's set you to 50% because this is what we'll do. Let's change your. Let's open this in a roll view and call this the mining rover without the E. Save this as charge battery. Go back to the rover drone. No goods. Mine rover. Save. There we go. Boom. Right, what colour are the mining drones? They are orange, so let's set you to orange. Let's go to here, mine ore. Oh, if your storage is full, go to the lander and dump it in the lander. No. Put that to the top. Well, storage is not full, go to all storage. Otherwise, go to mining beacon. No, don't go to all storage. All storage wants to change now. This wants to be by roll. Mining rover of your team. Go to the nearest one. Save this. Okay. And your unload goods is go to the unload dock. This one, which will technically be this guy. I'm confused. How many mining? There are only 3 drones mining. Really? There are only 3 drones mining. Where's the rest of them? Are they down here? They're down here, aren't they? Yeah. Doug, come here. I need a way for a rover to be able to find a drone that has no power. I need a way to do that. It needs to look for drones and go. If the drone hasn't got any power, then go to the drone. There's probably a way to do that, isn't there? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That you can think of. Is there any way to check the battery power in another? In another thing? I need to maybe build another rover. Let's test this with Doug. Is there any way to check for the battery power in another thing? Because you could simply go. I mean, I don't know if this is possible or not, but Oh, there's no drone? There's no robot type drone? Really? And whatever that is has no tooltip. Whatever that is has no tooltip. I guess that's a puller from my belt. I'm guessing that's a puller from a belt. It's kind of what it looks like to me. But it has no tooltip, and a little strange being in there. A belt puller? is that supposed to be there? Yeah, so load it. It's got no tooltip. Should that be there? But there's no drone. There's no drone. Which disappoints me. Because if there was, then I could do it. I could click drone, and then we could just go pick a random drone and remember it, and then check its battery, and if its battery is 0, go to it. And just let the rover do that. Carry on and on and on forever. And it could be the battery backup rover. But yeah, I guess that's not possible then. Yeah. I don't know why you'd want to remember a loader. Why would you need to remember a loader? What can they... Don't know. Welcome, Chaser. Hello, good evening. Hope you are having a good day. Because they're ready to sit still. Yeah, that's true. Right, okay, so what happened to you? Did you go charging your battery? I guess you ain't charging your battery, okay. Well, you guys nearly made it. Something we're talking around. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it seems odd to me that the loader's in there and the drones aren't.
Надо просто это ощутить.
Right. And of course, You want to go in mine or? Let's go to here. Let's edit this and let's set this to wait forever. So that I can see them spinning if something's going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where? What is happening here? No goods. But you don't remember your location. Ah. Okay. Road over east. No goods. Mining rover. Save. Okay. That's the problem, is that he doesn't remember his location. So he never goes back to where he was. You are right. I'm not saying anything. I was sneezing and muted myself. Can we? Where are you guys going? Where are you going? You go to miner beacon. On fail, go to parking. How could you fail going to the miner beacon? Right. Drones of the orange variety that are mining drones, would you all please come here? Yeah, the problem is by the time you get out there, your battery's basically flat. So, yeah, by the time you're there, you're down to 147 power. I really wish I could put stuff in the bioreactor and just have like a little mini storage of the bioreactor. I need to start mining ore now. Yeah, they can't travel very far, can they? On their own. Okay, now it's going to go off and recharge his battery or unload the goods. Now the problem to this is that he's going to go and unload the goods. Although they should get charged. Wait a minute. Why are you going here? Why are you going there? Because you are set to go to rover dock 10. Oops. Unload dock. Yeah, could definitely do with the rovers taking a little bit less power when they walk around. But then I suppose that's the idea of it. You'd have to build up a system of chargers. Go. And I haven't got the infrastructure in place for this, so that's why it's not working. I do, however, wish that they would continue to drive to their destination when they're under automation. Right, might build a little mining base with storage generator and a couple of... Yeah. I mean, I would build the power, like a power grid out there, if that makes sense. But the problem with that is that these smart reactors charge so slowly. You need like 4 or 5 of them to keep your rovers topped up. Now, why won't you move west? problem is even during unloading they don't charge fast enough because this is going to be charged at wait, what? Hey, hold on. I mean, the small bioreactor is fine, but we need a big bioreactor as well. That's more efficient, and maybe a big bioreactor that runs on coal. For instance, one that runs on the coke. So the large bioreactor will only run on coke, and is far more efficient and far better at charging things. But obviously, it's a bigger building, so instead of being a 2x2, it could be maybe a 4x4 or a 5x5. Large reactor runs on alcohol. Okay. Yeah. So a large reactor. I don't know. I don't quite know why you haven't allowed coke to run in the reactors. Although the coke in this one isn't well, yeah. It's not what I'm thinking. No, yeah. Yeah, just something that's more effective. Even though you got to reprocess it, then you know it's just you turn wood into coke, and then the wood is obviously the coke is. I don't know how more effective coke. I don't know what the actual. So this is 20 megajoules. So you can make the coke something like 40 or 50 megajoules. That's worth converting it up. Obviously, it requires power to convert it up, and then you need more infrastructure for it. So I don't know what you had it set to before. Whether it was just double, that would make sense. Yeah, this because of the yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Where's this guy? You. Your thing again. Go that way. That's fine though, because I shouldn't have walked down this road anyway, because the inputs are here, we're here, and you can't get through this way. So it's kind of a bit of a one-way system anyway. So So you are charging at 1.8 megawatts. Now you're going to go down there and stop. But you don't charge the battery, even though you are 0.64. You don't charge the battery. I don't know when it next checks the battery level. This is interesting. The rover has gone down here out of battery range. I don't know where the drone's gone. Right, I want drones. How many dead drones? West Road Rovers. The blue one. Where are you? You're out of robot range. Gee, where were you? $403 west. Why? Why had you gone out here? And you're doing the same. Whoa, stop. Stop. Come back. So I've got a bug in the code here. Hold on. Air Road West. Right, so I need to edit this code. I need to do an on success. Do that. Save, yes. Because otherwise what's happening is you're trying to get to the rover and you can't because the rover doesn't exist. Drones come back. Whee! Right, I have no idea where this drone's gone either. Let me guess, he's over here digging the road up randomly. Yep, he's over here digging the floor up randomly. Any more random holes in places? Nope. Right, okay, so the mining rover. I don't know what went wrong with you then. Please come up here. Charge at 3.2 megawatts. 4 megawatts. 5.1 megawatts. Supercharge. Because all the things around it. Okay, so we've got 4 chargers here now. Bug, go rescue. Right, so you build a stairway. Okay, building a stairway to heaven. Well, not anymore. There's the yellow one. There's the yellow one. How are you doing with the battery? You are fully charged. We're heading back to the correct location. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up there. Right, there's no way to get there, is there? Nope. I'm going to edit your charge battery thing, and I'm actually going to change this to be 33%. Oh, and actually your charge should be 100%, shouldn't it? Okay, let's see how the stairway is going. Now this one looks beautiful. This one doesn't have any problems. Look at it. Well, I say that. There are trees at the top. These are a problem. Okay, so I want to grab Chainsaw Dude. Where are you, Chainsaw Dude? You. And then I want to grab all of you. We've got some drones. What does the collect wood from at do? Hold on. Any action. Go to at. Find wood, remember at. Okay. All you guys. Oh, here. Oh, I picked up the mining beacon as well. That was a mistake. Put that over there somewhere. Here they come. Now, which one of you's got the chainsaw? You. Don't forget about dropping our wood down. Right. Grab all you guys, put you here. Oh God. Yeah. I didn't set the app, did I? I didn't set the app position. Don't. You should all end up here eventually. They figure out something's going to terribly wrong. Take your at symbol, take your at symbol. I'm not sure whether collect wood from at, whether it stores the location or whether it come on guys, come on, right. So the problem is I have absolutely no idea where the rest of those guys that I just told to do something have gone. These ones 4 and 5 are all the ones that we're trying to hunt down. Those 5 we're trying to hunt down, so they're 5. None of the rest of them have run out of battery yet, Pat. Okay? Cool. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys doing collect wood from at. I don't know where their ats are, where they're going to, or what they're doing, but it's fine. Where is Doug? Here is Doug. Doug has got 24 copper and iron. Let's move Doug to here. Find the drone that's stopping stuff in Doug and then stop the drone doing that. You. You've taken all the copper out of there. I'm putting all the malachite in here. We should be going to get compressed here. Oh, you can't do anything because you're full of cement. We need mudstone. This whole man is made of hardstone, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We're going to click that. That's fine. Right. Let's pick up time again. Let's move you down here. Just so I know you're associated to this guy here. Okay, so when you unload, you get a nice boost charge because you're charged by 4 different beacons. So that's the best way to do this. Surround the drone drop-off in generators. Because each generator can charge independently. So it gets 4 times the charging speed. You have stopped now. Cool. We'll get another beacon once all these guys are down here ready to go. I told, was it 5 drones to go and collect wood? I found 3 so far. I don't know where the other 2 are. Absolutely no idea where the other 2 went to try and collect wood. Either they are finding wood and bringing it back, or they're completely stuck somewhere. I don't know. Well, no, the wood over here has been cleared up, which is quite nice. I see you guys are actually set when your battery runs low. You're set to come to here and just stay here, aren't you? Just charge up from these guys. You don't go back to base, you just stay here. What are you doing? Oh. Ah, and then you have returned. Pick a memory for you. Would you please collect this wood? Looks like the one in the front's running off ahead. They're still not going to catch the top of that, but it's definitely going to be a lot quicker doing it this way. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, you are going to go under wood. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm expecting 5 drones to end up back here. What's your charge battery set to? 33%. Let's set it to 50. Okay, no more to collect. Cool. I want the mudstone, but it is so buried. Okay, there's two of them. I think that's 3, that's 4, so we have a 5th one somewhere, which I think was that green one I just programmed. No more wood here, so I don't know where he would have gone. Where would the green one would have gone? Oh, he's back. No, he's not. Okay. Wait. Right. Robots. None of my guys are on. Look, drone, you have died. Where are you? Right there in the trees. Okay. Here. There you go. There's the 5 guys collecting all the stuff. Nicely done. Awesome. Okay. Now we're doing down here. Almost, almost. Yeah, just got the 1 to go. Right, okay. Okay. We'll let these do this, and we'll let that finish down there, and then we're going to call this for the night, because I'm yawning. So sleep is required, unfortunately. It will spring to life and grab all the trees. Yeah, that's going to be done very soon, I think. You there just so that if you fill up again from the tower, another drone will take over directly from you. Speed up things a little bit. Right. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What are you? Road Rover North. Oh yeah, you're right. You can stay there. You. Come here. Take a beacon. You. Come here. Take a beacon. You, go on there. Yep, very much yawn. Oh dear. Oh. I think 1:30 in the morning as well. I don't know why I'm tired. Very strange. Yeah, actually, no, it's not very strange. After I finished streaming yesterday, I was wrapping my head around every video and tutorial I could find onto building a mesh at runtime in Unity, and it was about 5:15 when I went to bed. So probably the reason.
Yep, I yawned you, Eggman.
Yes, I'm going to. Oh, I'm going to bed as well. Oh. You saw me not go to bed yesterday. I mean, I was hello? Why are you not Oh, that's interesting. Now the problem is I can't take the organics and then go here. What was I going to say? How to generate a mesh at runtime with Unity entities. However, I got it completely wrong, and I was searching for procedural meshes in entities, and they're not the same thing. Creating a procedural mesh has other stuff to it. I just want to create a mesh, and I've not figured it out, but I have got much to it. I know that I need to create the vertex array, which is an array of 4 arrays with vertex, triangles, normals, and color, and then I just push them all into it. The problem is I can find tutorials on how to do it with mono behaviors. Can't find one how to do it with with entities. So Hey, water. Ooh. I think he'll be safe for the rest. Yeah, he'll be safe for the rest of that journey. Is there a difference with entities? You can't just get the mesh renderer of an entity. If you create an entity, you can't just add the mesh renderer to it and then get the stuff from it. You have to pre-bake the mesh renderer into it. And I was like, how do I do that if I'm just going to create one from scratch? And I couldn't figure it out. And I think the way I'm going to have to do it is, rather than using the entity system or a the entity systems or iSystem, I might have to do it with mono behavior, create the mesh in a mono behavior just using standard game objects, because I can do that. I know how to do that. That's fine. I couldn't figure out how to do it with entities, but then I'll make it there and then in a mono behavior, and then just use the built-in baker to bake it to an entity, and it will have all the stuff I need in it, and I won't have to worry about manually adding mesh colliders and other bits and pieces and who knows what else. So yeah, right, I don't want to continue you yet. I want to wait for you to finish doing your things here. Yeah, but the problem was I create an entity, I tell it to add a mesh filter to it, and the iComponent system throws a wobbly at me going, all component data must be pre-registered before adding to an entity. It's like, how do I pre-register it when I'm making the entity now on the fly? How do you pre-register it when it's... So yeah, so I think I might just have it, because the way I'm going to run the game is that the only time it's ever going to have to make a new mesh is going to be when you complete some research. Now, it's not like I'm going to be doing it 300 times a frame or something, you know. I can very easily just, you know, it happens once or twice a minute at the most. So you know what, I can do it in a mono behavior. It's not going to hang the game up. You know, it might cause a couple of frames worth of stutter when it generates a new thing, but that'd be fine, because I'll have a big pop-up on the screen that'll appear going, hey, your tutorial, your research is finished, and boom, and then you'll have a thing on the screen anyway, so you won't notice the whole game pausing for a couple of frames. No, but I need, in order to have the mesh filter and the collider, I can't add them to an entity. I can't just go add component new mesh filter. That doesn't work with entities. It tells me it's got to be pre-registered. I could have another object that's got one and then copy it from a previous object to a new one. That's fine, but you can't make a new one on the fly for some reason. It says they must be pre-registered. So yeah, and it just I couldn't do it. Of course, the tutorials I was looking for were procedural mesh generation, and that is a different thing. So the tutorials I was getting was not what I was after, because I was searching for the wrong thing, which is completely my fault. So I don't know, I need to send in an array of vertex, an array of indices for the triangles, an array of normals, and for some reason you need an array of colors, because I think by default the default lit texture supports vertex colors, so you must have that as default. So if you don't add a texture to it, it will just end up with that color, which might work for us anyway, because I might want to make all the chips like just a gray color anyway. So Okay, let's build the next relay here. Oop, and let's see how... So, the lander is at level 28.5. So right here. 28.5. 28.5. We have managed to stare our way up to 59. The mountain is up to 125. Okay, Stormchaser. Have a good one. Vertex colours we don't have to. I can just send an array of zeros in, can't I? And just have it blank. I know that the vertex, the thing that you have to build for it, in order to, and of course, once again, the tutorial I'm looking at is all about streaming data to make basically procedural terrain. Is what I'm looking at. I don't want to do that. I literally want to make a cube that has some cut off corners. Basically, that's all I want to do. A flat cube. Yeah. So basically, one of the tiles that you've got here with the little rounded corners on it is what I want. This is what I want to make, because that's going to be my processor. Or maybe the socket's going to have a dip in it. So, but it's going to be really simple, like really simple. Like the thing I'm going to make is going to be it's a cube, which is 12 triangles. Plus, I'm going to cut the corners down. So I'm not cutting the corners rounded like this. I'm cutting the ends off because I don't want the corners to have any pins in them. I want to make sure there's no pins in the corner. I'm cutting the corner off of the chip. So it's going to be 12 and then 2, 4, 6, 8. So my whole mesh I'm going to make is going to be 28 triangles. That's it. That's all I want to make, of varying sizes. Just varying sizes. It's going to be stretched left, right, whatever. But that's what I want to make, 28 things. So I can manually type in the coordinates for the vertices. That's not going to be difficult. But I am impressed at this mountain. I thought the mountains next to me when I landed, I thought the mountain here was tall. Then we found this mountain, which is 94. Then we found this mountain, which is 125 tall. So our path that even is still climbing up is definitely going to get to this point here, and still not be at the top. It does go down again afterwards, which is quite nice. But we still have to go out to here for our drones. So we've got a little while to go. Going to be a couple of streams before we get there. But it is pretty much now just going to be let the game go and do its thing. I might build a path out here and see what goes on that way. I suppose we should also really build a path out that way, shouldn't we? What's this? This is limestone. This is mudstone. Ooh, we want mudstone. We want mudstone. We might come and clear the mud flats out and get that for charcoal. The reason I'm getting the copper is because this guy here is full of cement, and we're full of cement because we're not making any concrete because we have no clay. Now we are starting to get some mudstone in. So, cool. Anyway, these got a long way to go, so it's going to be a while. It's going to be a little while. Yeah. So we shall leave this one here. We shall come back next time. Have you finally hit water? You have finally hit water. There we go. Awesome. Right. Do you know what? Go and puck up, and all of you guys, stop. Oh, where you going? Where you going? It's going to charge his battery. Cool. We got a long road. Zoom. Not quite sure why it starts popping up in the air. I feel like I need to do the camera thing and try and figure out a way to get that to. But stop doing that. Stop zooming over there. To basically start down there and then work its way all the way along to here, nice and slowly. Once all the drones and stuff walk by, that'd be quite cool. I know all my guys have stopped because my rover can't move. That's, yeah, okay. When still triggers when it stops, but of course all good stuff. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. That's the whole point of it. What does get me though is that some of these rovers down here are on the threshold of the when triggering. So, like this one. This one is 77 megajoules. That's under 50%. He should have triggered to go and charge a battery, but hasn't for some reason. So, but oh well, doesn't matter. They're all just sat here at the water having a drink, chilling out. Yeah. We see some rovers in their natural habitat. Fetching a drink from the watering pool. Yeah. Okay, we're going to leave this one. We're going to leave this one here. Yes, we are. Yes, okay. We shall leave this here. We shall come back tomorrow. There should be more programming tomorrow. There should be Final Fantasy on Friday because I've got that working now. So we shall restart Final Fantasy and play through the whole thing. And then Saturday, there probably isn't going to be Elden Ring because Jokers has abandoned us for the day. So we might do something else. I don't know what. And then we'll just start the week again and carry on as intended. Yeah. I'm going to make this 100,000 points for one of the streams and see if you notice. I'll update all the description and it'll be 100,000 points just to see if you notice. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, you might be able to do it twice. Until as always, have fun.